Elan 350 by NAS Sailing. We have twin wheels, shore power, bilge pump, and a gas bottle on one side, and we have a spare one on the other side. Engine controls: first on button, first on button, wait for the beep, and start. We have engine control, press and forward for battery charging, and neutral. To stop, press stop and off button. We have German main sheet system with main sheet on one and on the other side, with a big traveler for full control of the mainsail. For hard beating, there are footrests here and controls for the backstay. Optional outboard engine, and this passerelle can be put here on the stern as a seat for the helmsman. Cockpit shower with hot and cold water. Mounting for the removable cockpit table. Outhole for the bowsprit on port side, and roller furling on the starboard side. One big fender on the stern and 3 normal fenders on each side. This big bimini opens up. Before you do that, you have to unlock the main sheet, spread out the bimini, and then reconnect the main sheet. So you have shade in this big and nice cockpit. We have 6 winches with all the lines leading into cockpit. A lifelink with the floating line for men overboard. Moving forward, we have a bowsprit for the optional gennaker with the controls from the cockpit. Here. Anchor windlass with controls. Bowsprit sits inside here, and we have a Genoa roller furling system here. On the port side, there's a diesel tank. On the starboard side, there's a water tank. Roll up dinghy. Elan 350 is the ultimate cruiser racer with great performance and also great comfort inside. Two Harken winch handles and a big storage here for the boarding ladder, oars, water, spare engine oil, spare anchor and some ropes, and water hose. On the starboard side, next to the wheel, there's autopilot control, auto standby. On the cabin top we have Raymarine Tridata with the depth from the water level, speed and trip information, and we have apparent and true wind speed. Coming inside, we have a free cabin layout with a nice V-berth with life jackets under the bunk, a lot of open storage to save weight for better sailing performance. Underneath here there are harnesses, have Webasto heating, just press and hold to power up, stereo with speakers in the cockpit, and electric controls and gauges for the water and fuel. We also have cockpit cushions here and a removable big cockpit table. This table in the salon also spreads out, and there's an option even to make a bunk bed here in the salon for another two crew. Galley with double sink, nice big top loading fridge, all the kitchen supplies here, and underneath the sink. Here is a 2-burner gas stove with the oven and a valve, gas valve is now off and turn on here, and the compressor for the refrigerator. In the port stern cabin underneath the bunk there's a trip switch for the windlass and main battery switches. Head with the shower works same like on every boat, just put the lever on the left, pump with the water coming in, and then to the right, and flush everything into the waste tank. We have valves here for intake of the water to the toilet and exhaust from the wastewater tank right here. All the light switches are just underneath the nav table. We have charts for the Adriatic, boat papers, pilot books, and everything you need for navigation. Here on the starboard side of the saloon we have binoculars, first aid kit, handheld VHF, and on the port side there are large lockers for storage. TV in the salon and TV antenna right here. Optional self-inflating life jackets. Under the chart table have toolbox, fire extinguisher, 12 volt and 220 volt plugs, and here we have flares and repair kit for the dinghy and for the Volvo Penta engine. Under the companionway stairs is a rebuilt Volvo Penta engine. We have good access from both sides. Boat hook on the cabin top.